Okay, looks like I'm up and running here on YouTube Studio. This is my first time trying this. Hi Dee, how are you doing? Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. I set this up using YouTube Studio off my laptop, and I had no clue whether it was going to work or not. So there's Roy and Becky. Oh, Paula, thank you for being here. You guys, you're so great. Really appreciate your support. So I thought I had to have some special software, and so I was playing around with that this morning, trying to figure out how to run it, but it looks like I can just run it off my laptop here in Studio. So that's what I was doing. Okay, Paula's watching while she's working. So there's Lucy from Whoa Nelly Adventures. Good morning. Good morning. I was playing around with my green screen this morning that you see sitting behind me, and trying to figure out how that works. So that's why it's back there. But anyway, the idea here for me, I do videos, as everybody knows, and I post them generally every weekend, or I do a short now and then. But I think as the temperature heats up, it gets hot here in southern Arizona, I may do a live stream in place of a video periodically just to keep the content going. Roy and Becky say, try StreamYard. It's much easier to use. Yeah, I just have to learn how to do it. I have a login, but I guess you just go and jump into StreamYard and you just start broadcasting from there. Is that correct, guys? She Devil Adventures, hello, thank you for coming. So I'm a rookie here. I've had my channel a couple years. Yep, okay, Roy and Becky say yep, okay. All right, I may have to get, there's Fairy Dust. Thank you for coming. Bernay, right? Good morning, good morning. I think Fairy Dust and I met, there's Scott. Awesome. Hi, Scott. Fairy Dust and Scott and Van Vita Travels. We all met at Box Van D's meetup in Quartzsite there on Plamosa Road. That was a lot of fun. We had a good time. Okay, pretty much call me and we can do a test run from StreamYard, Steve. Okay, D, I'll do that. And I'll email you first and we'll set up a good time for you. I know you're busy and you're having to drive today. So, all right. Happy Place Camping is here. Oh, you guys are great. Thank you for the support. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to learn how to do this technology here. And Box Van D says it sounds good. So that's good. I'm just using the laptop, the mic on the laptop, the webcam, and all of that. So it's starting to get hot here. And let me grab my phone. I had this set up just in case I needed to jump outside and just do a pop-up if this didn't work. But it looks like it's working okay, but I think I'll test out StreamYard too, maybe with D when we get a chance. Hey Siri, what's the weather?
It's currently clear and 77 degrees. Expect partly cloudy skies starting in the morning. Temperatures will be fairly consistent, averaging about 77 degrees.
93 it says. 93 today it's going to be. So starting to warm up, but so long as the humidity is low, which it is, we're down, below, 15%. We do pretty well. as long as you have shade, low humidity, we can take the heat pretty well. So, what's the weather where you guys are at now? I know Dee's in Arizona. Hi, Jill Weatherly. Thanks for coming. Jane Bray. Hey, Jane Bray, thank you. Thank you. She's driving across Canada to get our travel trailer, 3,000 miles each way. Yeah, Jane and mentioned that they're buying a new trailer, a travel trailer, so that's exciting for them. Okay. Happy Place Camping says 56 here right now, supposed to rain most of the day. Hey, can you send some of that this way, please? Quit hogging all the rain. We need it down here. Box Van D says it's 85 there in Quartzsite. Let's see. Happy Place Camping says it's only going to be a high of 61 today. So, wow. That's kind of cold for us. Yeah, Jill Weatherly is just on the other side of town here, so I know what her weather is. Low 60s for the highs, low 40s for the low. Woe Nelly Adventure says. Scott Jacobs, Echo said 93 today. Okay, so Scott, you guys are still in New Mexico, right? And Roy and Becky says 73. All right, so you guys are 73 with a high of 93, so not too different from us. Rain, rain, come our way, says Fairy Dust. All right, everybody's saying hello. Thank you very much. So the weather's going to start getting warm, hot, and so looking for other things to do. I've pretty well got the projects done most of the winter. I did a few projects around the property, building some shade for vehicles. I have an old 1998 Jeep Grand Cherokee that I bought back in December. I've been working on that, getting that roadworthy, and it's working pretty well. So most of the big projects are done. With the price of gas the way it is, gas and fuel, are you guys making any changes to your travel plans this summer? We're going to kind of stay close to home. And we typically head up towards northeastern Iowa to visit my sister during May, but I'm not sure we're going to do that this year. In fact, I know we're not going to do that. The price of gas is just too high. So we're going to stick close to home, and I think we're just going to probably go up to the mountains, maybe around Show Low when it starts getting hot. Yep, Happy Place Camping says, yep, we're intending to stay closer to home. Already canceled the meetup because of the distance and the cost of gas. Yeah. Yeah, that RV that we have gets, 6 miles to the gallon, and it's, geez, $250 to fill that thing up. So Roy and Becky says nothing will stop us, just slowing down. Well, you spend a couple weeks in the same spot, and Italy says she's traveling by air. Jill, do you have your own airplane, or are you renting one? Lucy says our daughter's getting married. We'll be spending the gas. Yeah, that's a good reason to do that, Lucy, is you have to be there for that for sure. Happy Place Camping says stinks for video content, LOL. Yeah. Yeah, Happy Place Camping is a great channel. If you guys haven't seen them, they do a lot of camping. They've got 2 rigs. They've got the trailer set up, which we got to see in Quartzsite a couple years ago when they came out, and then they're setting up their Hummer, and they're doing some overlanding in their Hummer, and that's working out pretty well for them. Loves is here, and she's from way across the pond there. But yeah, Happy Place Camping is a great channel, and it's fun to watch them as they move around and stop in to these parks and then show us around. Now, Roy and Becky, they do a lot of BLM camping. Jane says we'll probably spend $9,000 on gas this year. Wow. Yeah, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money for sure. So Roy and Becky are just going to continue to work their way back towards Indiana, moving, when it makes sense for them. They were out here in the Ironwood Forest National Monument, which is where we live. There's 129,000 acres out here. And we have 5-acre parcel out here in the middle of the monument, kind of on the north end. And just a few miles down the road, well, actually all around us is BLM land. A few miles down the road on Pump Station Road, there's some BLM land. And so some folks have been coming out there, and people that we know, we always try to meet up with them out there and spend some time with them. And since we live out here, we try to show them, I try to show people around. So there's a lot of things to see. We saw some petroglyphs. Thank you, Loves, for stopping in. I really appreciate it. I know it's late where you're at. Yeah, I hear you, Box Fan D. That's pretty expensive for gas. But anyway, we live out here, and we got to see. I showed some folks petroglyphs up here on the hill, not too far from here. There's some old mine camps up north of the monument that we went and showed. So I enjoy showing people around, and especially if they enjoy it, which most people who are out here camping do. And I enjoy interacting with folks and making friends. And I live by a motto, I guess you call it. People don't always remember what you said to them, but they will always remember how you made them feel. And so the people I interact with, especially face to face, I always try to pay attention to, um, you know, making sure that I'm pleasant, that people enjoy uh, company with me, spending time with me, and I'm always about helping folks as much as I can. So, especially fond of folks that come out here and spend time out here. We've had some good times around around the BLM area here, and meeting Box Fan D up there at Quartzsite, a couple years ago, and then going to her Q22 meetup. We met so many interesting people, some of which are here. Fairy Dust, I think, was up there. Uh, I don't know if Roy and Becky were up there, but we didn't see them. But we met so many interesting people. Oh yeah, Roy and Becky say missing Circle S Saloon. Yeah, yeah, we have a family-owned saloon here, just a couple miles. Hey, Tim, thanks for coming in, buddy. I really appreciate it. We have a Circle S saloon here, a few miles, that is family-owned. They're kind of a barn grill type place. They're family-friendly. They we take our grandkids over there all the time, and they have pretty good food. Their hamburgers are good. Um, Roy and Becky, we had a meal with them, and I think we tried a Sonoran hot dog, and then what was it? Roy had a hamburger over there. Oh yeah, Scott. Scott was there also. Yeah, Scott Jacobson Appreciation was there, um, and we had a great time. So everybody's saying hello. Tim's catching up with everybody in the chat. So again, I appreciate everybody being here. I'm not sure what I'm doing, but it seems to be working. One other thing I wanted to get from you guys, if you don't mind, is what are some of your favorite channels that you like to follow? You have a favorite channel? Now, out where we live, we're 25 miles from town, and so we make sure we have plenty of provisions. Oh, Tim doesn't have my sticker. Happy Place Camping says, I really like Desert Adventures in Arizona. Oh, awesome. Oh, Lucy says the same thing. Your channel. Thanks, guys. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Roy and Becky talking about Sonoran hot dogs. Yeah, for the first time, I was scared of a hot dog. Let's see, who had Roy, you had the hamburger, right? You passed on the hot dog, and I think Becky had the hot dog, and she said it was pretty good. Jane asked a question, how Jane is fantastic. I can't think, thank you, Box Fan D. Jane, I can't think of being out in a rural area like we are and having any better internet than we have with Starlink. It's just worked out really good. We did have one evening about 5:30 in the evening where we had an outage, and it lasted about 20 minutes, and then it was back on. Never heard what caused it, but there were other platforms that were down too. A lot of streaming services. So I think it was outside of Starlink. I don't think it was a Starlink problem. And you need a bigger screen, Steve. Yeah, I know. Hey, Tim, I was playing around with the green screen and the backgrounds and trying to put a photo up. I don't want to click on anything and kill the stream, but trying to put a photo up in the background and it wasn't working. So it's plenty big enough. I just don't have it probably close enough to me here. But, I'm a rookie. I'm learning. I watch a lot of other folks, including Roy and Becky, and see, Box Fan D does some great streams. If you're not following Box Fan D, she's a great lady. She's been doing this nomad life for many years. She's got, over 15,000 subscribers on her channel, and she's just real. She's a real person and honest, and she shares her life and the things that she's gone through, and she inspires a lot of people, especially folks that are having a hard time and maybe need to get out of bad situations and move into nomad life. And Box Fan D, 23,000. Wow, that's great. Now she was also featured on I'm forgetting the gentleman's name, but he's over in Europe, and he came over and did a great documentary on her channel and her life. And if you get a chance to watch that, it's well worth watching, because it will give you everything you need to know about Box Fan D, how she evolved to where she's at here, and then for anyone that's in a situation where they need help, that's a great way to learn about how to move into a nomad lifestyle, which is a cheap way to live if you don't have a lot of income. So, yeah, Mobang has a good channel. That's put a couple hooks in the ceiling and hang your green screen up. Okay, I'll try that, Tim. It's on a stand right now, just on a tripod stand. So raise it up higher. Yeah. I need to do that also. I'm just happy I got this far. I'll tell you what, I didn't think this was going to work, although I have to try StreamYard. StreamYard has a $20 a month for a subscription, but I wasn't sure I wanted to spend that. If I can do it, this way for the time being as I learn, this might be it's certainly cheaper to use Studio to get in there, but Ben Fogle, that's right, New Lives in the Wild. So Box Fan D was featured by Ben Fogle, New Lives in the Wild, and he did. D, is that available anywhere anymore, or is that a pay? You have to pay to get that. You'll be a pro in no time. I don't know about that, Tim, but I've learned a lot by watching others do theirs. You can do free on StreamYard. Okay. All right. So I imagine you can schedule on StreamYard and then you just go back into it. That was my worry this morning. Was I had it scheduled and I used Oki's laptop, iPad, to see if the thumbnail showed up, which it did. But my next worry was, when it pops up, how do I get back into it? So I just left the studio screen up and then jumped into it when it started, and it worked. Okay, Roy and Becky say the essentials on StreamYard is $10 a month. That's all you need. Okay. All right, so I'll look into that. All right, so anyone who wants to watch that documentary that Ben Fogle did on Box Fan D, I highly recommend it. It's awesome. It's professionally done well. The filming and editing was just beautiful, is all I can do to describe it. But if you email Box Fan D, and her email is on her channel, she'll send you a link and a password to watch it. Okay. Thanks, Happy Place Camping. I appreciate you being here, and appreciate your support. Felix, I assume that's you. Thanks a lot for coming in. I'm in 23 minutes. I'll probably go about 30 minutes or so and then jump out of here. I know everybody's busy. Hello, Steve. Tracy Ocean Fire 777. Thank you for coming in. You're seeing a rookie at work here. You see my green screen is all jacked up behind me, and I'm in my office here. I was trying to figure out how to work the green screen, and I was doing too much at the same time, and just decided I just need to start with the basics and see if I can get this working. And so far, it's working okay. Okay, you can have 10 people up in video clips, overlays, music, and much more. That sounds like a good idea. Thank you, Paula. Now, everybody who came in on my pop-up live, I just automatically made you moderators because you're all experienced. And okay, Dee, yes, I have to leave in a couple minutes. Thank you, Dee. I appreciate your help and your support. And if I need some help, I'll pop you an email and maybe we can get together. Well, A2Z Dan is there. Hey, hi Dan, how you doing? Thank you for coming in. Dan helped Dee a lot. He helped her build a trailer. Of course, she was right in there too when she needed help, and that was fun to watch. Dan's a great guy. Helped Dee a lot, and he helps a lot of folks. He lives up in Lake Havasu and in that wonderful lake up there. Okay, Jane says we will talk to Tumbleweed RV YouTubers about doing a video tour of our new rig. Jane, that would be cool. I did interview with Mellow Nomadic Adventures Marshall. His van, he has a stealth van at, and he's currently, video is up around 40,000. That's basically what got me monetized. It went viral and I got my 4,000 watch hours and got my monetization basically on that YouTube video, on Marshall's video. So if you're interested in seeing that, that's on my channel. And I think Marshall picked up a few subscribers too. So Dan, you're still up there. You know, we've got some warm weather coming. You know that as much as I do. And okay, Nellie. Well, Nellie's got to take off. Thank you, Lucy. Appreciate it. I appreciate the support and the kind words. I really do appreciate it. And we'll see you later. I have no idea how many people are in here. 11? I don't know how to even tell on there. Top chat. So I'm clicking live chat. So I'll move to live chat. Okay, there's Kenny. All right, thanks, Kenny. Kenny Fordman, also known as Kenneth Oakes, does live streaming all the time, and that guy is awesome. He's live streaming while he's moderating and working on other people's live streams. Kenny's probably on 2 or 3 live streams right now, I would bet. I should have filled up my coffee, I guess. So we haven't had any rain in quite a while. We're in a pretty extreme drought situation right now. The Saguaro Cactus are starting to bloom, though, which is a little bit early. But we're starting to see those blooms, and those pick up water during the winter time. And so they can survive a drought pretty easily. But most everything out here, we didn't get any wildflowers this spring, not many to speak of. Usually like to run around the desert and take pictures and videos of poppies and different wildflowers that we see, and we just haven't got enough supporting rain this year to have many at all. So yeah, Fordman is everywhere. He's a master mod, Tracy says. Yeah. Dan says, yeah, it's a little hot too early. We did hit 100 degrees Fahrenheit here. I think it was last week, Dan. You probably have hit 100 multiple times up there where you're at. Okay, Jane, thank you very much for stopping by, and have a safe trip and enjoy that new trailer that you're going after. That's exciting. I'm really excited for you. Have fun and drive carefully. Tracy says, love the pictures of the desert flowers. Yeah, thank you. I do post them on Instagram and then on my community tab. Yeah, Kenny's the master at multitasking. Yeah, he certainly is. He's really good. He's got his laptop going, an iPad going, and a phone going usually. Roy and Becky says the only really green stuff over here is the mesquite, it seems. Yeah. You guys are still over there. Is that Galena, New Mexico, or somewhere over in that area? It looks very similar to what we have over here. And I don't think they've got a lot of rain down there either. Yeah, Jill, not much of a desert bloom this year. What was it, Jill? 2019, 2018, where we had the real heavy rain and we just had fields and fields, it seemed like, of desert bloom out there, and it was really beautiful. Okay, Dee, thank you very much. Thanks for stopping in, Dee. Love you. You have a absolutely fantastic day. Thank you. Appreciate your support. All right, Dan, thanks for popping in and saying hi. You're going to a VA appointment. Yeah, I have those too. I go to those. Just went last month and they said, you're still here, huh? Okay, you're doing good. We'll see you next year. So, all right, Gage by Deming. Gage by Deming is where Roy and Becky are. And then so they're boondocking. Roy and Becky are experts at boondocking. They have solar. They have a rig that you can work on that doesn't have computers in it, and Roy is able to do his own mechanical work. And they have 3 beautiful dogs that they travel with that are just great dogs. And all right, Dan, take care, buddy. Okay, folks, I'm not going to burn any more of your time. I'm going to go ahead and end this now. I learned a lot today, thanks to your help for getting me started in using YouTube Studio. I'm going to explore StreamYard a little bit more. It's pretty easy to do lives on the phone. I've figured that out. So, yeah, Tim, you need to take a break, buddy. Get some work done. All right. Paula's working. She's back in the office. Thanks, Paula, for stopping in. Really appreciate it. Whoa, we got a rock star here. Gina's here. I can't end this just yet with Gina just popping in here. Hi, Gina. How you doing? Van Life with Gina is another great channel if you're interested in following a fantastic lady who's living in a box fan and helping. She's inspired a lot of folks too, and she has great live streams that are fun to okay. Fairy Dust, you have a good day. Thanks for stopping in. But Gina has a great channel, does fun live streams, and she's inspired a lot of people and helped a lot of people advance their channels. So just a great lady. All right, Scott, thanks for popping in. It's okay, Gina. I'm just happy you popped in here. I'm getting ready to shut this down. I just did 30 minutes. I'm learning how to do this, and I use YouTube Studio to jump on here. So looks like it's working okay. Yeah, Fairy Dust says, Gina, get your coffee going. I know I'm a early to bed, early riser. I'm usually in bed by 9, 10 at the latest, and I'm usually awake at 4, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. Thanks, Gina. I'm learning and trying to get this figured out, so I appreciate it very much. So thanks everybody for coming. I'm thinking about doing live streams maybe every Monday morning. This might be, it's at 9 o'clock our time. I don't know if you have a preferred time that works for you, but I thought I would stick to 9 o'clock on Monday morning, kind of start off the week and learn as I go. You know, Gina, this show. Another moderator just handled this. Okay. Add moderator. Gina, you're a moderator. So I'm learning how to make people moderators. Going back through. I don't know why it flagged your emojis, Gina, but had flagged him, and then somebody fixed it. So, okay, Kenny, thanks very much, buddy, for stopping in. Kenny was fun to meet him at Box Fan D's meetup up in Quartzsite. I think that was his first meetup, and it was great to meet him. And boy, his laugh is infectious. He was just having a great time, and it was nice to meet Kenny. And I think Dee's going to do another one next year, and we're certainly looking forward to that. Okay, Roy and Becky, that you must be talking about that comment that Gina threw up there that got flagged. So thanks for taking care of that. Okay, folks, I'm going to end this now. Thank you very much for being here, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day and the rest of the week.